has built to this, the battle for the National Championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on another ACC team, squad that's looking to put on a show. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Receiver makes the grab. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball off Hazy's head, but it's incomplete. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Drones. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. A quick throw out left, complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. Defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Looking to pass. It's drones. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd and goal, they'll give them another chance. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Yeah, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the National Championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent, physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him right at the 24. The game makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up the big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
That's caught. It's Griffin. And they got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense makes their way on the field. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Dropping back, it's Drones. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete, and second down now. On the handout, they'll test their right side here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down coming up after that running play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Impressive spin there. QB breaking away. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
How great is this option when they're executed properly? Everything is lined up perfectly. The quarterback makes the right read, and then he shows you the speed to be able to take it all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back Back to pass. It's Stone. Receiver looks it in. It's incomplete. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. First and 10 play coming up.
What's another huge game for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Bringing it out. It's Green. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Bruce, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And that's around the quarterback sneak. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. Big gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Back to pass. It's Jones. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looks right for a quick completion.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the National Championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Stone. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Powers through. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The game makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The quarterback will just sneak it now.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the National Championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Powerful running into the secondary. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
But here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
First down and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Try to run it with the option. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. As a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Now he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. They'll run it to the left. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. No huddle now for the offense. The running play called on fourth down. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. The set up at 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Stone. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. The freshman making an impact play there.
Well, here we are in the National Championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. That's a bullet pass to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Did he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Game set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we see a timeout. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 10 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Stone, bringing pressure, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it on first down. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Oh. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national